Welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. And wow, what a way to start. The SmackDown Women's Champion. We haven't seen her in a few weeks. We know Bianca Belair has been looking to get the get back on Charlotte Flair since their WrestleMania match, since the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash. Bianca wants this woman one-on-one for once and for all to prove that she can indeed beat her for that very championship.
If you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
And hey, we said it last week. Bianca Belair likes to call herself the EST. You cannot be the EST without beating the Queen, without being the SmackDown Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair in one-on-one action here tonight against a debuting Aaliyah.
A record-setting competitor. Already plenty of accolades and a very bright future.
And this young woman has her work cut out for him here tonight against arguably the very best that the women's division have to offer here, whether it's SmackDown, Raw, NXT, or whatever. It's hard to argue or bet against Charlotte Flair. As here Aaliyah come down to the ring.
As a second-generation superstar, Charlotte Flair has made a concerted
Aaliyah. Oh, look at this. Taking Charlotte by surprise with a roll-up. One. No, Charlotte kicking out at one. But man, I don't think she expected that. And now Aaliyah trying to get a drop kick, but Charlotte Flair got her hands up. Oh, now when working that leg out, you know she's going for that figure 4 leg lock eventually. The figure 8, I should say. Look at Flair putting the knees to Aaliyah. Aaliyah's in a bad shape here. And look at this, a dragon sleeper from Charlotte Flair. Aaliyah's got to find her way out of this, and she's fighting. She is fighting. Gotta give her that. And Charlotte Flair, just a little rocked here. Oh, look at this. Look at the fire from Aaliyah. A Thez press down to the Queen. And now Aaliyah, House of Fire. Oh, what a knee. And it's a little bit of athleticism on top of it and some showboating to go with that. Aaliyah taking it to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte almost looks taken aback. She can't believe this woman has the audacity.
Absolutely, Cole. You keep a faster pace, you keep up your chance of disorienting Charlotte, or better yet, having her make a great.
And here comes Charlotte Flair with the T-bone.
Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the
Aaliyah looking
to take it all in, to experience the
looking a little impressive here tonight against Charlotte Flair. I mean, we're not saying that we expected this woman to just go in and you know, take a squash, as they might call it, but definitely more than we definitely living up to higher than expectations. As look at this. Some kicks to Charlotte's ribs, and what a kick to the face as well. Is this going to be it? One. Oh no, another count of one. Man, you almost want to root for the woman. I mean, everybody's so tired of seeing Charlotte Flair on top. Bianca Belair's front of that line, but Charlotte Flair, there's a reason why this woman is on top. And she is going to prove that every time she's in the ring. And what, some elbows to the face. What Charlotte Flair got planned here, going for a moonsault. Wait, no, Aaliyah gets out the way, but oh, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair just literally planned that out while she was going for the other moonsault. And now the natural selection hits. She's not even going to need the forelock today. As Charlotte Flair making quick work of debuting Aaliyah, who, hey, she did put up a fight after all, so you got to give her that. And look, just as I said that, just as I was talking about Bianca Belair, speak of Belair, and here she comes. Here comes the EST staring down the SmackDown Women's Champion just 2 weeks away from their championship match at SummerSlam. Gotta give it credit to Leah for at least trying against Charlotte Flair, but Flair once again proving why she's SmackDown Women's Champion, making short work. We're gonna move on because we got singles action. This should be a good one. Pete Dunne versus Sami Zayn. Sheamus in the corner of Pete Dunne because, as you know, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre have staked claim to Zayn and Owens SmackDown Tag Team Championships. They've been running roughshod through the entire SmackDown Tag Division just to prove that they belong in the same ring as the Tag Team Champions. So tonight is a night for Sami Zayn to prove that he can take it to any member of the Brawling Brutes. And yet he chooses to face probably the most unpredictable member of the Brawling Brutes in Pete Dunne. Here comes Zayn, flanked by his tag team partner, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens. Or we thought Owens was with them, but I guess Owens is going to stay in the back. I mean, he has confidence in his best friend, confidence in his tag team partner. These guys have been champions since WrestleMania. Zayn's going to do this on his own and prove to Sheamus that he can hang with these brutes in the ring. Here we go. Pete Dunne, Sami Zayn, and oh my goodness, look at that completely rocked Zayn. What I was going to say is look at the striking from Pete Dunne, and Sami looking to throw him right back. I thought this was going to be some kind of a friendly affair. Hell no. That went out the window. As here's a Kimura lock from Pete Dunne. And Dunne just forcing Zayn to the ground and targeting that back, targeting that arm. Going for an early cover here. Zayn kicking out at one. Oh my goodness, and a boot scrape to the face, man. Pete Dunne over here fighting dirty a little bit. Oh, look at that. Sami Zayn with a beautiful European uppercut. Hey, Zayn can fight dirty if you want. Look at this suplex from Dunne. Wait, no, Zayn's slipping out the back. And oh, a chop block. I just told you Zayn could fight dirty. That's exactly what he's doing here. As now Zayn goes for a suplex of his own. And off the ropes with a beautiful springboard DDT. Sami Zayn feeling himself. And a beautiful Hurricanrana just taking Butch off his game. And that's what you're going to want to do. I should say Pete Dunne. He left Butch in the past, thankfully, as a beautiful suicide dive from Sami Zayn. We're still working on getting our announcers to call him Pete Dunne again before he ends up hitting them with the bitter end. I wouldn't piss this man off, that's for sure. You do not want to be on Pete Dunne's bad side. And Zayn is all on the bad side right now as he's going one-on-one with the man. Sheamus on the outside gets a chance to scope out one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions while Dunne is in this match with Sami. And now look at this. A brainbuster on the turnbuckle Zayn, hey, he might have watched that Takeshita match because we seen Takeshita pull that off from JD McDonough. And before any of those guys pulled off, a little superstar named El Generico used to pull that off all the time on the independent scene. And hey, I mean, I gotta say, he kind of bared a striking resemblance to Sami Zayn himself. And we've heard that Sami Zayn actually is good friends with El Generico. We're just never quite sure what happened to him. But that's a story for another day, I guess. We're gonna get back into the match. Dunne working over the limbs as usual. Zayn rolling over to Sheamus' side. That might not be a good idea, but Sheamus is gonna leave it alone. He's gonna let Pete Dunne do his thing. Oh my goodness, and a double foot stomp. Sami Zayn not in an easy fight here tonight, and nothing about fighting Pete Dunne is easy. Zayn should know that heading into the match. And look at this! An Arabian moonsault from Sami Zayn. And now looking to get back in the match. Count of 8. Zayn throwing Pete Dunne back in the ring. And look at this. Blue Thunderbolt. No, Pete Dunne slipped out the way. And another Hurricanrana. Oh, and Pete Dunne coming through with these strikes. Sami Zayn looks rocked here. And Pete Dunne taking a moment to gloat as Zayn feeling the effects here tonight. I mean, Pete Dunne has not made it no easy night on Sami Zayn. And you gotta believe that's exactly what Sheamus wanted him to do going into this match. Not that Pete Dunne pretty much works for anybody anymore. I mean, he just beats up who he wants to beat up. We saw Pete Dunne take it to freaking Gunther a few weeks ago, giving him a run for his money as well. But Zayn trying to outsmart Pete Dunne. That's really the best chance you have against him, is outsmarting him. Every strike Zayn throws, Pete Dunne has an answer, but I don't know if he has an answer for a Michinoku driver. Beautiful from Sami Zayn. Count of 2. Dunne powering out. And now Sami to the outside. Springboard crossbody. Zayn pulling out some stuff we barely ever see him pull out, and that might be what it takes to beat Pete Dunne. Oh, look at that. Dropping the elbow right on Pete Dunne. Oh, wow. Now Zayn's doing some limb targeting. Taking a page out of Dunne's book. To the corner. Throwing Pete Dunne out to the other side of the corner. Sheamus is going to leave again. And Sami Zayn looking to measure himself. Oh, look at this. Like I said, pulling out things we haven't seen in forever. I mean, I haven't seen that dating back to the matches Zayn had with Cesaro. We're talking NXT 2015 at the earliest. And now an elbow drop, but no water in the pool. Dunne got out the way. Oh my goodness, and rocking him with that lariat. I'm still getting over that DDT through the turnbuckle. I don't even know how to call that. I really don't. They never found out a name for that. And hey, I can't blame them because I wouldn't know what to name it either. And another Hurricanrana from Zayn. Taking Pete Dunne down. That DDT on the floor probably just scrambled a bunch of eggs for Dunne as a beautiful bridging German from Sami Zayn. Dunne right back on his feet. My goodness. Went for an Enziguri, but Zayn had it scouted. Whatever Zayn just went for, Pete Dunne had that scouted. And now trading shots are these two men. Pete Dunne looks rocked, and oh my goodness, a big boot to the face. Almost a variation of the haluva kick. Dunne getting the bottom rope though. Classic ring awareness from Pete Dunne.
Taking this outside. This could be good. Trying to rearrange the features on their face. That's not very nice. Ripping and tearing at the face. Fight is so
Sami Zayn trying to stay in the driver's seat, but Pete Dunne not giving him an inch. Oh my goodness, and just throwing him into the steel steps. The mission statement for Dunne is clear. You know, inflict as much damage as he can heading into Summerslam, heading into that tag team match between Sheamus, McIntyre, Zayn, and Owens. But Zayn's still fighting here. What's he going for here? And oh my goodness, a suplex into a powerbomb. Man, Pete Dunne is really making Zayn pull off every trick that he has ever had in the book. And look at this. The half and half. But Dunne got the roll up on Zayn. 1, 2. No, Zayn just getting the shoulder up, but Dunne's right back on him. And what's this? Twisting the arm back. Oh my goodness, that could have snapped his arm in half. But wait, no, now Zayn. Zayn with the roll up. 1, 2. No, Dunne getting out of the way now. And Zayn just throwing everything at Pete Dunne. And Dunne gonna make sure you remember that name. If that's the last thing you do, I mean, he has put on some bangers, as his partner Sheamus might say, in the previous weeks. And Zayn just forcing Dunne into that corner for that haluva kick. That's got to be it. I mean, how much more can Dunne take? 1, 2, 3. Zayn fending off a very articulate and a very resilient Pete Dunne in this match. And you can see Zayn just spent. Gonna want to save some of that energy for Sheamus down the line. We're gonna move on to our main event. The main event last week, the two competitors in that main event, in Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura, they have a common enemy in Gunther and Imperium, I should say. And hey, they reached a mutual respect after their one-on-one match last week. Rollins getting the better of that. And this week they look to take on Gunther's goons, as we like to call them, in Imperium. But hey, these guys are a lot more than just goons. These guys are also very credible tag team competitors in their own right. And Rollins and Nakamura, while they have tag team experience in with other teams in the past, I mean, Rollins, of course, a part of one of the most infamous groups in WWE in general, in the Shield. And Nakamura has been in tag teams with guys like Cesaro. It's going to be interesting to see how they coexist in the main event here tonight.
held the Intercontinental, the US, the WWE, and the Universal titles, each on multiple occasions.
And the fans serenading Rollins down to the ring as we've come to adjust to here on Friday nights. I mean, this guy hasn't even been on SmackDown for a month yet. It's still crazy to see Seth Rollins on the blue brand, but yes, indeed, he is a SmackDown competitor now, and he is looking to head straight to the top when he faces Gunther for that Universal Championship come SummerSlam. Here comes the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And on paper, I think Rollins and Nakamura will probably lay waste to these guys in no time, but Imperium is just a very hard team to beat. I mean, they took Zayn and Owens to their limit on more than one occasion. And tonight, their mission is simple: defend the name of Imperium, defend Gunther's name, as Rollins has seemed to be trying to run it through the mud lately. We're going to get this tag team match started with Rollins starting the match, ready to get his hands on any member of Imperium that he can. Here we go. Seth Rollins, Giovanni Vinci starting the match, trying to lift Rollins off his feet, but Rollins slipping out the way. It's a refreshing sight to see Rollins in a tag team match. We don't see that very often. We used to see it all the time when he was a member of the Shield with Roman Reigns and now Jon Moxley. Oh, look at that. Rollins, dumping Vinci off the top rope. And Rollins looking to take it to the sky, but no, instead he gives Marcel Bartel, and he just stomped on him from the top. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Just a plancha. I think he might have been going for Vinci, but Marcel Bartel definitely got, or I should say Ludwig Kaiser definitely got the worst end of that. But Vinci getting back in the match now. Here comes Kaiser, gonna want to get a measure of revenge after getting stomped on like that, I can assure you. But Rollins taking advantage of that anger, gonna throw Kaiser off his game, and a nice knee, as here comes a master of knees and Shinsuke Nakamura. And just when I say that, here he comes throwing those knees. I think Imperium might have bit off a little bit more than they can chew here tonight, trying to challenge both Nakamura and Rollins. And a beautiful spinning Uranage from Nakamura, throwing Kaiser back in the ring. And now Kaiser looking to tag in his partner, but Nakamura not going to let that happen. But it was all just a distraction. Kaiser's fine. And now he's going to go to work on Nakamura. Double underhook suplex from Ludwig Kaiser, and now a German suplex as well. Cover for a count of one. And look at this, a springboard body splash. Oh, now an arm drag. Man, ever since Nakamura got in the match and Kaiser suckered him in, it's been nothing but Imperium. And this is what I mean when these guys can be tricky. They get the match in their favor. It's really hard to take it back out from under their hands. Vinci displaying some power with a deadlift power bomb. Nakamura looking for his tag team partner, but you know Imperium's not going to want that to happen. The last thing they want is Rollins back in this match. A single leg Boston Crab from Giovanni Vinci. Rollins is getting ready to interfere here, but Nakamura showing he can do it on his own. And look at this, Nakamura. Wait, no, Vinci slips out the back. And a beautiful takeover gut wrench from Giovanni Vinci. Just taking it to a former Intercontinental Champion in Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura could be out here, but Rollins for the save. Oh, and a rolling elbow. And now Rollins throwing the knees at Vinci. Taking care of Imperium. Oh, but Giovanni Vinci took care of Rollins. And look at this, another power bomb. And look at this. What a driver from Giovanni Vinci, taking out Nakamura again. Rollins playing a factor in keeping this match alive, as Nakamura has just been completely derailed by Imperium. Oh wait, Vinci went to kick Nakamura, but he caught it. A sliding German from Nakamura. Now Nak looks to get back in this match, but taking time to gloat gives Vinci a chance to tag out. And look at Kaiser sending him down with an Irish curse, but again Rollins. Oh wait, he went for something, but no, Kaiser leveling him with a forearm. Imperium getting sick of the interference. Oh, look at that, but that's exactly what Nakamura needed. Nakamura checking if Rollins is okay. He's in that corner for a little while. Nakamura is feeling himself. And he finally gets Rollins back in the match, which is what Imperium didn't want to happen, as a running knee strike from Rollins to Kaiser. These two men going back and forth. Kaiser missed a huge European uppercut and gets a sling blade for his troubles. And now Vintage Rollins with the Falcon Arrow down to Kaiser. Rollins, House of Fire. Oh my goodness, just when Kaiser was going to get the tag, but Vinci, you asked for it and you might receive it. As Seth Rollins. Oh my goodness, that knee to Kaiser's face might have just clipped him wide open. And look at this. Kaiser was going for the tag, but instead he eats a stomp from Seth Rollins. One. Oh, no. Unfortunately. No, but a Kinshasa lands on Giovanni Vinci. These two men doing what they need to get it done. Rollins just stole Kaiser's own finish. Count of 3. That's all she wrote here tonight. Rollins and Nakamura proving to be quite the unit together. Imperium falls, and you got to believe Gunther's not going to be happy about that. As Rollins building some much needed momentum heading into the quite possibly maybe the biggest fight of his entire life when he challenges for that Universal Championship.